Hey, what's up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new FIFA 18 Ultimate Team player review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the new or boosted ones to watch version of Sif Batshuayi. This is the second in form. So the Belgian recently moved to Dortmund in the Bundesliga and has been boosted up to an 85 overall with 84 pace and dribbling, 89 shooting and 81 physical. The 6'1" striker has medium low work rates. He's right footed with 3-star skill moves and of course the 4-star weak foot. So, I've got a couple of different squad options for you today. The first one here is a full-on Bundesliga side. Obviously, due to his recent transfer, he now fits perfectly into a team like this with full chemistry and all that sort of stuff. And he plays as a right striker in a 4-1-2-1-2. However, this is the main squad that I used him in today as a lone striker in a 4-3-3 number 4 variant, alongside players such as Kevin De Bruyne, Marco Reus, and also an upgraded version of Henrik Mkhitaryan. So, taking a little look at Mitchy's in-game stats. What can we expect? Well, after seeing that he was boosted to 89 shooting, I'm hoping that things are looking really good in that department, and of course they are. And look at the stats on basic chemistry style today. We get up to 97 finishing with just literally using basic, which is pretty phenomenal. But today I've decided to hone in on 3 particular stats: pace, shooting and physical. That is of course using the Hawk chemistry style. We get him up to 91 acceleration, 90 sprint speed, 94 strength, and we keep that 95 finishing, and of course boosting up to the likes of 94 long shots. I think that's the right chemistry style for this player today. So it's time to move on to the clips. You're going to see all of the goals that I was able to score with the Belgian striker, and of course it means we need to talk positives and negatives. We'll start as always with the negatives first, and I've got to say the biggest one for this player is the fact that he's got a very average stamina stat. I went into extra time probably 3 or 4 times using this team, and I've got to say it was very difficult to get him a goal because his movement just sort of drops off. I would say from about the 70th minute he just doesn't feel like he's kind of got anything left in the tank, and you really notice a pretty major drop off in performance just due to that stamina stat. You know, you lose all kinds of pace, and well, it leads to lack of movement, and then where are the goals going to come from basically. Skill moves, 3-star is just average. There's something to really bear in mind, but of course he can't do the likes of Berber spins and stuff. And then what I would say is that we didn't boost his dribbling stats today, and from time to time, you know, he's a 6'1" striker. Like, he's just not gonna feel super agile, and his whole dribbling can be a little bit clunky, especially like I said after that like 70th minute and stuff. And then I just noticed it against a few better opponents with tougher defenses that it was difficult to I don't know, create a little bit of space using his dribbling techniques, because the stats are good but they're just not great, if you know what I mean. But that's all for the list of negatives. It's time for us to move on to the positives. Firstly, pace. Pace is a very good stat on Sif Batshuayi because we've boosted it. You know, we get him up to the likes of 90 pace in game with very good acceleration and very good sprint speed. And the fact that he is nice and tall means that he's very difficult to stop, because, you know, Batshuayi's also got crazy strength. You know, we've boosted him today up to the likes of 94 strength. So you know, combine all of that stuff. The fact that he's a big 6'1" striker, he's very quick and he's strong, means that it's going to be very difficult for your opponent to get the ball off you once you get going. He's also a very well positioned striker. I found that he could act target man like, you know, because he's got decent aerial ability. I scored plenty of headers with him from corners. You'll see some of the goals going in from corners as well throughout this video. You know, nodding it up from goal kicks, just whipping the ball across. You know, he's got that aerial ability, and his positioning is fantastic. Other than that, the final positives are really to do with his shooting. I was blown away by just how crazy Batshuayi's shot actually is in game. It's nuts. You know, there's tons and tons of shot power there. The long shots that were going in left, right and centre was crazy, and of course inside the box he can finish. You know, this is a second in form that has been heavily boosted up to 89 shooting, and we've boosted it with the Hawk chemistry style today. So it was always going to be pretty good, and of course he's got the weak foot as well to tap home goals with the left if you get into, you know, inside the box. You could even shoot from outside the box. A 4-star weak foot player with the shooting stats that he's got means that you could quite comfortably whip a finesse or hit a long shot with that left foot, and I think you'll be just fine. But of course it's always recommended to stay on the strong foot of the player. So I hope you now know whether or not the second in form or ones to watch version of Michy Batshuayi is right for your ultimate team. He's a complete beast and a real gem on this game, so let me know down below in the comment section. Will you be looking to pick him up? Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. Peace.